Well, thank you.
You are actually one of Jay's favorite comics.
That's great.
Yeah.
I hope to be some of everybody's favorite.
Yeah, you're
I've been around a long damn time.
How long have you been?
12 years. 12 long years. You know how hard it is to stay relevant as a nobody?
Oh my, that sounds tough. Wow, that's what's up. Well, we are definitely glad to see your face in the building again.
I'm glad she gone.
All right.
What it is.
What are you guys talking about?
We just talking about my little history.
History.
Yeah, little history or something.
Oh my goodness. So what's good with you, Shawn? I mean, what have you
Everything's
been
good.
up to since the last time you saw you?
Wow, like the good stuff or the bad?
Good, bad, ugly, whatever.
Man, I'm just happy to be anywhere. I done had me some assassination attempts.
What the hell?
I promise you.
What happened, man?
Man, dude, no one knows the truth to the story. I was on some thirsty shit. And I went somewhere. I knew it wasn't a place I needed to be. And I went there, and there was a bunch of young niggas there. They were smoking weed. Nobody particularly cared for me. And I seen the shit escalating. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, hey, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. And then somebody bashed me in the head from behind. And the first thing I thought was, the pussy was nowhere near as good as this ass whipping that they put and then, like, I smashed into their car, leaving because they tried to pin me in. They get to run into their cars like they getting their pistols. This true story happened in October. And I smacked into their cars and they're suing me for the damages.
What the fuck?
Only me.
You know what? They probably be like, wait, that's the nigga on TV. Let's sue this dude.
That type of shit only happens to me.
They suing you for
Yeah, I'm getting sued for getting beat up.
That is fucking...
They probably he's
awesome,
been on
right?
Comic, he's been on BET.
Well, if they knew anything, they would know. If you've been on TV, you ain't got no money. You ain't no fucking movies, you ain't got no money. TV is nothing.
Oh my god.
That is insane.
Yeah.
I'm glad you survived.
I'm great. Like, you know, it's so funny. So much shit was happening that you look at things in a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? I'd be glad just to have, like, normal shit, like regular bowel movement. I'd be like, you know what? I ain't cast no stones or nothing, man. A lot of shit could have went wrong with that shit.
I remember you posted it on Facebook. Like, yep. You might have heard, you got my ass whooped.
Yeah, I had to do that. I had to do that to nip it in the bud.
Right.
Because it wasn't a story once I told it.
Right.
You know what I mean? If I had just showed up, beat up,
right,
it'd been all kind of speculation and rumors and shit. So let me nip this in the bud. It was over some vagina, and I didn't get it. But, you know, it was cool.
Hey, can I say something? You know, speaking of crazy things posted on Facebook, I gotta go back to last week. Jay Davis said, shout out to this girl. Sorry, Mom. She swallowed your grandkids.
That
is the funniest post.
That's nasty.
Sorry, Mom. This girl just swallowed your grandkids.
That's hilarious. I was just talking about some swallowing earlier. Like this little chick tried to roast with me, right? She thinks she's a comedian and she like real little. And I said, she got mad as shit. I said, you so smart, you look like if you get head and you swallow, a nigga have to burp you.
What the hell?
She ain't
Wow! We definitely going to, man, I'm getting hot here now, man.
That's crazy.
Speaking of that, let me get one more little shot of that.
You got the last little bump.
I don't need that whole. If I do that, nigga,
No, do
somebody
not
gonna
Shawn
get it.
Morgan. Do not give him the rest of that.
In Paris, we barely on speaking terms. Don't do that to me in public.
I know he don't fool with me too
Nah,
much, but I didn't do nothing to Shawn.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it 100. Like, I always say this, and this is keeping it real to me.
Okay.
I feel like you shouldn't be popular if you're a real nigga. Like, if you're a real nigga, that means you stick to your shit no matter what. Who like it, who don't like it, whatever. So if I don't like something, See, especially, no disrespect here, no disrespect to anybody in this room, but when you're a nice-looking female, people gonna say whatever you want to hear. See, me, I done fucked a lot of beautiful people. So because of that, I really don't care. Like, I'm gonna tell you how I feel. You know, some dudes be like, oh, if I get the pussy, I would just, you know,
that's a real
whatever. But I don't. So you make me mad, I'm gonna be like, hey, you making me mad.
I didn't even do anything. So
like, she was cool. Look, let me tell you what Paris did. Let me tell you what Paris did, right? After the show, everybody exchanged numbers and we talking and everybody cool. We friends.
Everybody's networking.
We friends. So I must have texted her like one time, like, hey, how you doing? And it took her like 3 weeks to get back to me. I said, look, ain't nobody that goddamn bitch. I was like,
it did not take me.
I didn't even ask, like, can we go out? I was like, goddamn, you too busy to say fine.
That is not true.
That is exactly the truth.
It did not take me 3 weeks to respond.
I put that on my mama's left nipple,
no,
and she said, that's
Shawn hallucinates, okay?
Oh
my goodness. I could have sworn right after the show, me and Shawn text each other. We actually talked for a while. We talked on the phone and we actually
because I had just left the studio. She didn't know if I was following or not. But the day after, ask her what happened the day after.
What happened? What happened the day after?
I ain't talked to her till yesterday, and that's probably because she knew that I was coming back. I didn't want no trouble once I came.
You didn't get past first base with her.
No, I wasn't even trying to get past her. Let me explain something to you. I can't deal with nobody that look as good as her. I like women that feel like they need me. People like Paris, she don't need me. So we would not get along. I need somebody who's slightly disfigured, something. Because then they're going to appreciate what I'm bringing to the table.
Speaking of which, topic. We did what women want last, like 2 weeks ago. Paris gave a bunch of nonsense. Like what you said, you have a better chance to find a leprechaun.
Yeah.
The topic this week is what do guys really want?
What guys really want, it's two things. And it's so simple. I figured this shit out years ago. All a man wants is two things. Piece of pussy and a piece of mind.
I knew it.
That's it. Everything else is extra.
Jeff, CB, and Jay were BSing earlier in the show. But you know what? I think that's the older guy. The older guy, you guys are more mature now.
Right.
And the more mature guy wants certain things that they mentioned earlier. But the random nigga...
Well, see, let me tell you something.
Any old regular
I broke this shit down. I broke this shit down. And see, women blame me, okay? But really, it's not our fault. Because y'all condition us. Like, okay, first of all, most men grow up without a man. So the first strong role model you have is your mama. So you love women. But then when you get to first grade, women don't fuck with you over stuff you can't control. It's the little kids that had the Jordans who had the most Valentine's Day. You know about this shit yourself in first grade. You ain't got no control over this shit. Whoever had the money,
That's real.
whoever had the money for the butter cookies, that's who had the women. You know what I'm saying? If you was on free lunch, you ain't get no women. And who do I control over my mama? So y'all condition us from an early age that it's not about us. It's about what we have. And we carry that chip on our shoulders throughout dating until we get old and we done hit enough vagina to be like, okay, now I want to settle down.
Oh my
I done bought all the meals and shit that I'm going
That is so true. Away from the Jordans and the S-Girl.
Come on.
We can't even control that shit. Like whoever had the Eddie Bauer book bag, oh my god, if they had hair back then, they would get it. They ain't had hair yet, but they would have had hair. Right. Come on.
Nigga.
If you had the lottos with the Velcro with the different color shit, well, if they were sucking dick back then, they would have.
He is telling the truth.
Oh my God.
It was a dude at my grammar school had a Jerry curl. And he had all the toys.
Man, funny looking this shit too, I bet you.
Oh yeah, he crashed on the
That dude, this dude came to school He had all type of 8-ball leather coats, all type of Jordan, herringbone, you know what I'm saying? Had the S-curls like Paris had. He looked like $1 million, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, the chicks tell him he worked for all that, like, you know what I'm saying? His mama took care of him, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly my point. So we learned from an early age that it ain't about us. It's about what our parents got and what we grow up and get. So we carry, like I said, we carry that chip on our shoulders.
Your parents couldn't afford health coverage, you had a fucked up mouth.
It's not just that, but you know, some of us had the mama who thought they was Bibles and shit. This ain't my control. Why am I being penalized for some shit that's beyond my control? I can't go back in time and make my mama get a better job. What the fuck?
Everybody had a bowl haircut before.
Come on, man.
People say you got wing worms. You like, nah,
man. Man, they be talking about you had on that shirt last week. What the fuck I'm supposed to do? I got 5 shirts. I got 5 school days. I'm gonna have this shit on again. The most you can do is try to flip it up and just not wear the shit Friday and Monday.
Put the jeans and the pants.
Shawn, you know what's crazy though? You know how many guys are still living off the fact of what they did in high school?
I see it all the time. Like I almost had to slap the shit out of somebody for that. Like we was at a club, and I guess he didn't realize the world and kind of flipped on him a little bit. Right. He was a little popular nigga in school, and we was in line. Well, not in line. We was getting our car valet. He was in line, and I was like, "What's up, my dude?" And you know, he was in the VIP line, so he kind of like looked like he didn't want to speak, like I might want to get in front of him or something. I then, and then they opened another door and we all walked through like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Somebody want to button VIP line, my nigga. We get in. We gonna be alright.
Man, some cats just can't let that shit go, man. Still living off of that.
I just hate the nigga that reinvented themselves. That's the one that irritates me the most. I went to a college to do a comedy show. And I promise you, this dude that used to get his cookies took, motherfucker used to put tacks in his chair. He was like that nigga in school. And it made me instantly lose respect for everybody that was around him. Because I was like, if you didn't know this nigga goofy, then chances are you a goofy too.
That's the joy of Facebook, man. You can make yourself into somebody you're not. You can post pictures of yourself next to somebody else's car. You can easily say you're the CEO or something.
Man.
It's an app on the phone.
Picture with a whole bunch of women.
That's crazy. Cause like, and I know what you mean. Cause somebody tweeted me the other day and they asked me, was I me? I said, who in the fuck want to be me? I don't even want to be me. Who the fuck would have a fake Shawn Morgan? Of course it's me.
Real always comes out at the end of the day. You don't pretend for so long.
Yeah. That's why I tell people, I ain't shit.
Facade don't last so long.
Yeah, that's what it is.
But Shawn, do you get a lot of people coming up to you saying, you know, that they know you from, who got jokes? You did these Bad Boys of Comedy and comedy shows. Do you have a lot of people coming up to you?
You know what's funny? Like, my popularity is rising now, and I ain't been on TV in 3 years. The last thing I did was Who Got Jokes. I mean, you know, real shit, like, they rerun it and stuff like that, but I mean, we got shit shot. I mean, like, I got a show coming out on Showtime next month, and then, you know, I got the little Comedy After Dark from the dude who did the Kings of Comedy. We finna shoot that next week.
The Dresden After Dark or something else?
It's called Comedy After Dark. Okay. Based After Dark is a show I did already.
Okay.
On TV
about, my man,
Walter Latham, the dude who started the Kings of Comedy. So we going to Miami actually in 2 weeks, and we shooting like some new Kings of Comedy bananas type shit. But I mean, none of this shit is out. You know what I'm saying? So it's mind-boggling to me. Because it's like, you know, I'd be in the grocery store, like somebody lost it, and I was like, the fuck? Like, I ain't did nothing. I was mind-boggled. I was like, now when I was on TV and thought I was the shit, and nobody gave a fuck I was alive, I done fell off and now I'm motherfucking scared. What the?
I hate love songs, but I'm writing one for you.
What's up? This your girl Jamisha Trice, and I'm listening to the Jay Davis Show every Saturday from 2 to 4. Jay Davis, you nasty.